So here we go. Vieira and Brundage stare each other down. They tap lows, and this fight is on. And there's going to be a lot of power in this fight. There's going to be some leg kicks. This fight could go to the ground with Vieira. We'll see. Ooh, Brundage backing him up already with a big left. Oh, and Vieira takes a right now. Look at this. Come on, Vieira. Man, these guys are killing me tonight. And Brundage landed some big shots, and Vieira goes right in to grab the leg, and that was smart because it wasn't looking good in the early going for Vieira. 7 shots already landed by Cody Brundage. But now Vieira slowed things down a little bit here with a level change, and he's got Cody pinned up against the fence. And from the perspective of our picks, I mean, I don't want to see a slow pace, boring decision fight, but at the same time, we want the prediction to come in correct. And it wasn't looking good for Vieira on the feet, so slowing this thing down is not a bad idea. And Vieira looks to spin him. He can't. But now Vieira regains position. And after the first 30 seconds of power, really, by Cody Brundage, it's now Vieira who's had control of him since then for the last minute. And you hear the instructions from Brundage's corner. A little cause for concern now because this is where Vieira wants to be, right? In a clinch, one arm free, constantly trying to break the grip of Brundage, and when he does, he lands a shot, and then he regathers. And none of these strikes significant for Vieira right now. He's got 7 total strikes, none of them significant. Now Vieira's trying to pull him off the fence and take him down. He does. And then Brundage stands right back up. And a knee there was kind of close, and Cody's saying he got hit low. I don't know. And the bad part about this is the guys are going to break up, and we'll see if Mark Smith wants to stand him up or put him back in position. Because even if it wasn't a low blow, he kind of wins toward Mark Smith, who's forced to stop it. Yeah, that's close. That's close. So Cody Brundage getting some time here. He's kind of saying he's ready, it looks like. And no matter what, you got to think that Vieira is going to go right back in for a takedown here. And it appears they might get a restart, which is in favor of Cody Brundage, regardless if it was a low blow or not. He's stuck in a clinch for 1 minute and 20 seconds. Now he gets free. He gets some time to regather himself, and it looks like they're gonna restart. So this hurts Rodolfo Vieira for sure. And already they're back in the center. And you got to believe Vieira is going to go look for that takedown once again. Brundage switching back and forth from righty to lefty. Oh, he drops Vieira with a big right. Man, I'm telling you, this changed everything when Vieira got taken out of the clinch. And Brundage on top, just pounding away. Not straight on shots, though, kind of from the side. And Vieira's trying to regain position, but right now Brundage is in control. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Come on, Rodolfo. Now Rodolfo's on his back, and Brundage has top position here and side control. Now Vieira's leaning into him, but Brundage on top. Man, and it's tough for Brundage because you don't want to lose position. You can't just go crazy here and just start pounding away and then find yourself in a bad position against a good Brazilian fighter who goes right back into the clinch and pins him up against the fence. And he does. He gets him loose, and now it's Vieira who's got the back of Brundage. Amazing. And if you're fighting these guys that can do this to you, like a Rodolfo Vieira, right? If you knock him down with a big shot, I mean, the first instinct is to go down on top of him and continue pounding. But if they regather themselves, then you find yourself in a tough situation. When now Rodolfo on the back, or taking the back, of Brundage with 30 seconds left in a round. Now he's dropping some hammers. And he's got the legs fully locked around. So complete turn of events twice in this fight. It's 19-0 though in significant strikes for Brundage. So he's probably leading this round, but 2:52 of control, nearly 3 minutes now for Rodolfo. And Rodolfo's going to pound away here as he hears the tap. So under 10 seconds left here. And this round will come to an end. Man, we look at the replay here. Boom, boom. Feint left. Connects with the right. And then he goes right down on top. And right away, okay, you can already see Rodolfo gaining control of the left leg of Brundage. Like, okay, you committed yourself down on the mat on top. And eventually I'm going to reverse position on you. Is what Vieira did. But clearly on the feet, he's no match for Cody Brundage. 19-0 significant strikes, 35-26 total strikes. And this is where coaching comes into play, because if I'm the corner, I'm telling him straight up, keep the fight standing. If he goes in and gets a takedown, fine. But even if you drop him, don't go in for the finish. Let him get back up. Because the guy's got over 3 minutes of control time, but the other 2 minutes is all Cody Brundage. Stay off the ground at all costs. And in a couple weeks, or next week, we got UFC 288. Then Rosenstrike versus Almeida. That's a big one too. Just keeps going, man. No break for a few weeks. Yep, and Vieira goes right back in, and this is a problem for Cody Brundage. Yeah, and Brundage attempts to guillotine, but if Vieira pops his head out, then this will turn out to be a bad decision for Cody. He's all in right now. And I don't think it's in tight, but not tight enough. Yeah, and Vieira pops his head out. So, Vieira's going to try to keep this thing on the ground for the remainder of the round with over 4 minutes left. And as people were saying weighing in, the ground game of Vieira wasn't enough to overtake Brundage in strikes in the first round. But now you got a tight, what is this, a triangle here? Oh, and Cody Brundage rolls out. But now the problem is he's giving up his back. And now Rodolfo will bring him right back to it. Oh, man, he got caught here. Oh, it's tightening. Cody's in trouble and he taps. Dang, man. Rodolfo Vieira, who shouldn't have won this fight, comes through with the submission. Man, he's happy. And this is a big win for Vieira because he's facing a high-level striker that was beating him 19-2 in significant strikes. And Cody is upset, man. He can't believe it. And that's a tough one. That's a tough loss. But against a Brazilian, man, you got to be careful of going to the ground. And I think you go back to round one when he had the big left-hand punch. Rodolfo Vieira went down and he followed him. That's where it changed. And then he went for the guillotine here at the beginning of the round. But the problem is if you don't get it, you got a Brazilian on top of you. And that's not going to be a good look. And it turns out it wasn't. As Vieira gets the submission, the Brazilian's going to move to 9-2 here in the middleweight division at UFC Fight Night.